What inspired you to use Starbucks?
Well, partly it's the increasing ubiquity of Starbucks. It's another one of those phenomena where their growth has been absolutely phenomenal. So it's that. But I think the true answer is the same about McDonald's, and that is there's something about it that enrages me. I walk into a McDonald's and I'm immediately enraged. I see a McDonald's commercial, especially those that are aimed at young children, and I'm immediately enraged. And I find Starbucks outrageous and enraging because fundamentally I think they pretend to be something that they are not. They're pretending to be this warm, fuzzy, welcoming environment where we can all just go and sit down, drink coffee for hours and hours on end. And that's the way they present themselves, and they care about their customers and they care about their employees. When the reality is, let's say in terms of customers, we all can't go in there and sit down and spend several hours drinking coffee, because if we did, they'd go out of business. Howard Schultz, the founder of Starbucks, not really the founder, but who transformed it much as Ray Kroc had transformed McDonald's, pointed out recently somewhere that 80% of Starbucks customers are to-go customers. They're people who get their coffee and leave. They're people who go through the drive-through. Starbucks operates pretty much like McDonald's does, but it's got this image, this kind of show, this theater that's going on there, which makes you believe that it is somehow different, warmer, fuzzier than McDonald's, when it's McDonald's with a warm, fuzzy, very thin veneer.
In the book, this theater aspect you just mentioned is drawn from the work of Irving Goffman and his ideas on dramaturgy. Can you tell me what that adds to McDonaldization?
Well, I think in a way it adds a social psychology to a sociology. McDonaldization, rationalization is really about the structures. My interest is really in, and has always been in, the structures of the way these restaurants are structured. Dramaturgy gets you more into the social psychology that goes on within these structures. And what Goffman pointed to was the idea that in any structure, in any social setting, there's a performance going on. There's a theatrical performance going on. And that was one of the things that caught my eye in looking at Starbucks, was this theater. But to realize that it's very superficial, and it is, although I don't know that they really had the smarts to say that this is what they wanted to do. What it really does is to soften the hard edges of McDonald's.